consciousness, no comedy and consciousness, no cat.
Yo, what's crackin'? We hitting y'all with the classic crash outs of Umar Johnson, the wild rants, the beefs with other black creators, and his latest scam unfolding before our very eyes. We'll unpack FDMG's abandoned trap bando building, Umar Johnson exposés collide in his most chaotic fallout yet. Strap in and let's get into it.
Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, all haters will be added to the Book of Negroes. Do not pay them no mind. The Book of Negroes have 2,500 names in it right now.
You got that Napoleon thing going on. You got that Napoleon. You see that date, August 21st, 821. Bring it. Bring it, mother. Do you even have a job? And you living on your mama couch? How the f is you leading a movement and you living on your mama couch? Still got to live at his mother's. Do you even have a job? And then you bringing up female shit? You really want to go there, family? You really want to go there? Nigga, better think twice. You fail to realize you dealing with the prince of this shit. You dealing with King Kong consciousness right here. I'm the Sean Carter of this shit. I'm the Christopher Wallace of this shit. Who told you to speak my name? You done bit off more than you can chew. If you want the title, you got to come take it. You can't hate it away. This is leadership. You said you the leader. It's time to put up or shut up. RBG, I'm the king. You want it? Come get it. In your city, answer the question. But the jig is up now, Randy Savage. The jig is up, Hulk Hogan. Tariq Nasheed showed up in Philadelphia with an all-white production team. You showed up in North Philly with an all-white production team. You had an all-white team to produce it again.
Umar, you're talking about an all-white production team. At least Tariq Nasheed paid them and they produce Hidden Colors. You've been paid by the people and haven't produced anything.
I don't remember a single brother on that team.
I'm singling out Down Low Booty Lemon. I'm being stalked by Booty Lemon, Butt Chaser Booty Lemon. I'm being stalked.
Now these coons are contacting venues. They're contacting venues, trying to get my black parent training shut down. I have had enough. I have had enough and I'm fighting back, and I'm fighting back in any way I can. In any way I can. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me. Kansas City Goonie Goons is ready to do what they need to do. Our Philly Goons is ready to pull up on him. Hold on for right now, all right? We're going to do what we got to do. Enough is enough. I got to get in that ass. Click on the file complaint link, and I want you to make a complaint against Andrea Stewart. Andrea Stewart. Andrea Stewart. She is a licensed marriage and family therapist. I don't know how. Go on my page. I shouldn't have to tell you this. If you're serious, you will go look. Don't ask me what her name is, because I just told you it's on my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. All the information you need is right there. Go take a look.
I'm not sure, but I was in the kitchen, and I could have swore I heard him say that I was thirsty. And shit, maybe I am a thirsty coon, because I did get some water, because I am really actually thirsty. The thing that I would say to him is, if I was advising him, and Umar and I will probably never work together, because to be honest with you, there was a point up until the time I talked to Mark Lamont Hill when Umar just kept throwing rocks at us with these memes, putting memes on his page. I think that's strange. Like, a 40-something-year-old man with a beard is like memeing you instead of like calling you or telling you directly what he thinks. And also, in fact, actually, there are a lot of people at the first All-Black National Convention who said, Dr. Boyd says, Umar Johnson's outside. He is? I said, well, bring him in. I never saw him. Why didn't he come in? I've never had an issue with him. Do I agree with talking about yourself in the third person or declaring yourself to be the Prince of Pan-Africanism? That's a little bit of a problem. I can't declare myself to be the next Dr. Claude Anderson. You guys have to do that. If you guys don't do that, then it hasn't happened. I can't say I am the Prince of Financial Literacy. I am the King of Black economic empowerment. If you hear those words come out of my mouth, please slap me, because I've clearly lost my damn mind.
And you gonna come at me?
Yo, this guy is so cult. I'm sorry. It's so funny, I can't. Don't you think it's weird that everybody in his lane thinks he's a clown? And I know you might have seen some of these clips, but I know what you're here for. We got you. And a lot of y'all might be new, so let's just lay the foundation first.
I knew you've been itching to hate. I challenge you to a debate in your city on my stage. Do you accept or not? I'm not paying you. you broke ass nigga. I'll send you some taxi fare, nigga. 3 questions, you fucking midget, you little Napoleon. 7 minutes on each question. You get 7, I get 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Man, that was fucked up. Like, what are you doing? That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I knew you've been itching to hate. I knew you've been itching to hate. I knew he was itching for a scratch. So what you gonna do if FDMG comes to Detroit? What you gonna do, Randy Savage? Every time you on tape, you challenged me, I answered the call. You challenged me, I'm answering the call. Will you be there?
And Sabir, you another one need to keep my name out your mouth, bruh. You hating too much. You used to disrespect me, used to say little smart shit. Sabir Bey, I'm telling you to your face. It's personal now, bruh. You ain't but 3 feet tall. How the hell I'ma see you? You 2 feet tall. Who gonna see you?
Unfortunately, so many seeds of distrust have been planted, and not just by the haters and the coons. We know the coons are out there.
Lenore is unemployed. Lenore, whatever the hell his name is. Horror, whatever the fuck. We shutting his ass.
Let's just establish the fact that Lennon, amongst other people that Umar attacks, it's in response to them critiquing that he doesn't have a skull.
It's down.
We're not going to focus on the down low linen, booty honor. We ain't worrying about booty honor. Booty chasing. Booty chasing. Y'all notice he ain't even talk about that last night. Oh, he ain't talk about that on the live. Why he ain't talk about that? Down low linen. Hey, yo, down low linen. Why you ain't talk about that on your live last night, brother? Booty honor. Down low linen. Why you ain't talk about that on your live, brother? So he's in trouble, brother. That's what you get for picking with people. That's what you get for picking with people.
We have nothing in common, my G. We have nothing in common, my G. You don't speak out against sexual confusion. You don't speak out against sexual confusion because you belong to the family. Because you belong to the family. Letting dudes play with your booty hole. Letting dudes play with your booty hole. You ain't hard, bitch. You ain't hard, bitch. When you pulling up? When Nasheed pulling up? I'm looking forward to seeing you face to face. Let's get it on. What you want to do? You want to box, nigga? You want a street rumble, or you want to get into the intellectual boxing ring? You and Moist Joyce. You and Moist.
Let's also establish Umar hasn't taken no fades. Facts.
Joyce.
You fake ass hypocrite. You don't need no ring. I don't need no ring either. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. It's overdue. Let's get it in.
You said I got a little belly, right, nigga? I'm comfortable in my motherfucking skin. Ain't no problems over here with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I'm straight. Why the fuck you looking at my chest for? What you looking at my chest for? What you looking at my stomach for? You think I waste any time looking at your nut ass? Oversized t-shirt wearing that? 50 years old still dressing like you in 5th grade? Could you imagine this midget ass in a suit and tie? You're already a fucking minstrel show. You probably look like a mannequin, bitch.
Compile all hater legal names. You will have to show ID when you come to the FDMG grand opening. You will have to show ID when you come to the FDMG grand opening. You will have to show ID when you come to the FDMG grand opening. We're going to have the Book of Negroes on the table. The Book of Negroes. So when they pull out their ID, we will see if their names show up on the Book of Negroes with their face, and then they will be banned from the campus. Banned from the campus. Banned from the campus. Banned from the campus. Down low linen, Madball Monty. Banned from the campus. Down low linen, Madball Monty. Banned from the campus. Help us finish filling out the Book of Negroes. Down low linen is the first name on it. Madball Monty.
That's really reflective of like a type of paranoia. It's reflective of martyrdom, and none of this has anything to do with anything I have done. It has to do with all of them. The coons, and that horrible woman, and that nigga over there, and that motherfucker right there. Okay, yeah.
Report her. Let them know what she's doing. This woman is a cyber stalker, writing letters telling people I'm smoking crack. I went to jail for selling crack, smoking crack. I'm stealing school money. All right, pull up, crew. Pull up, crew.
I mean, are they wrong? You constantly are sniffling and snorting away, so refer to the tag, okay?
Pull up, crew. Pull up, team. Pull up, team. I am angry more that I have to take time out of an already overly busy schedule to even address this coon shit. I shouldn't even have to address this. The black community should have stepped up in my behalf. The black community should have stepped up in Malcolm's behalf. The black community should have stuck up in Garvey's behalf. Somebody should have called me up and said, Doc,
y'all have to realize that he's trying to impose all this stuff and sick his following on people that are just looking at what he does, which is not much. This man ain't finna open no school. Clown.
You keep building the school. You keep training the parents. We got Lemonhead. We got the broke down musician. We got Reverend Girl Palmer. We got Spengali. We got True Black Anonymous. We got them. You just keep doing what you're doing. We got you. That's what should be happening.
When you try to smack the mouth of anybody who speaks ill or who questions anything, then you are no different from those people who protected those trees. He can put that on me all day. All these niggas out here planting seeds of hatred and everything else, throwing shots. If you think that telling the truth and analyzing things critically means throwing shots, then you need to quit that shit, because that's what those pastors do when they're brainwashing black people into giving all their money to a shitty ass preacher.
And by the way, Nasheed, I got some more bad news for you, homie. I needed to let you know, my G. A couple of the brothers from around the way been texting me. Boys in the hood wanted to get at you. They wanted me to let you know. Bitch, you tight jeans, short wearing motherfucker. They wanted me to let you know that the boys in the hood wanted to get at you. The bootleg boys told me to tell you it's on and popping, bro. I'm just letting you know, but they about to go in on Hidden Colors. 1804, all that shit. So you might gotta go to Walmart and get a job, my G. Pay that mortgage in that white suburb. The bootleg boys said the only reason why we held off is because we thought Dr. Umar was getting some of this. None of that money goes to the school. Now that we know Dr. Umar, the school ain't getting none of that money, and you paying white boys all this money? 5 times them white boys got paid. They living in style. They wanted me to let you know the bootlegging is about to pop off. The bootleg about to go crazy. They thought that the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy benefited from Hidden Colors. They thought it was helping the school. And they also know that you pay white boys. You paid white boys. Of course, Hidden Colors is mine too. When people think of Hidden Colors, they think of me. They don't think of you. When people think of Hidden Colors, they think of me. They don't think of you. When people think of Hidden Colors, they think of me. They don't think of you. They about to get you, dog. Brother to brother, they about to get you. They bootlegging everything. Right now, they about to get it in. Because I didn't want none of the money for me, brothers and sisters. Okay? I'm more financially stable than Nasheed. I didn't want none of the money.
He's more financially stable. This man is not financially stable. If he was financially stable, the school would be functioning and operating to trap bandos.
Money, but he could have showed a little bit more respect to the school. $500 donation check, Nasheed. $500 donation check.
You ain't missed the deadline. If you got some work for the shockumentary, send it on in. We not playing. That mixtape gonna be crazy. The mixtape for the shockumentary gonna be crazy. But I need some testimonials. Where them testimonials at? If you got a testimonial, get at the Prince. The documentary of the decade, of the millennium. All black, no crackers involved in my shit. My documentary is black, family. I need y'all to listen up. I got a very important announcement. One of my homies needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account. I called the bank and the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank, and the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account.
Most of us didn't watch Umar's initial attempt to throw this tale into the mix. Based on what he just said, let's roll the clips and see what we find.
We got the content, bro.
Of FDMG, if Throat Goat or Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the school's account, that is a federal crime. So we have a watch on my account and the school's account to see if Pastor Bussy or Throat Goat is going to try to compromise my account.
Published, nigga.
Watch closely. Umar was already hinting that someone was trying to breach his account and that fraudulent activity was afoot. He's in deeper trouble than he's letting on. And he's using his classic mind games to distract his community from the real nonsense he's been peddling.
Tiny and shit. What you think that shit is attractive? That's some beta male shit, homie. Level 1. I'ma wait for your response. I'ma King Kong you the next time. I'ma wait for your response. I'ma King Kong your ass the next time.
I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, they can be arrested for federal offense. They can be arrested for federal offense. They can be arrested for federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. June 25th to July 10th is the period of suspicious activity. That is from the time Medea went public. Now, with that being said, brothers and sisters, if you can spare a few dollars, you must send it to PayPal. Send it through PayPal. PayPal. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate, but right now, I don't have any money. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for a certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pockets. No bunnies forever.
You've never asked anybody for $1? You're lying. You're lying. Asking for donations is asking for money. What makes it different? You're not using it for the school. You're using it for yourself. You don't work at a school. Come on now. Umar crashing out consists of disrespect, slander, lies, and very bad decision making when caught red-handed. Scamming. I'm not sure what's going on, but by the looks of my comments, people think that the feds is on him. I don't know what he's talking about in these clips. I just think it's funny. I don't stand by it. Refer to the tag.
If you watch anything on this channel, you agree that this is a joke and we are just playing on the internet. We do not stand by anything we or Umar Johnson says or promotes. And you also agree that any protected groups that Umar defames or mentions, we do not share those same sentiments.
And we'll see y'all in the next one. Hit it, Jack!
People know where the abandoned buildings are located. They're up there in Wilmington, Delaware. They're sitting and just decaying and rotting, and this just look horrible. Well, there is Umar. There is no school. Bro, you don't have a school. I know you're delusional, and we're going to set all that aside, but hear me on this. You don't have a school. There is no school.
And it has not changed.
What kind of man?
Over a dime. Send them away. Throw them away. It's over.
Where the school at?
Heard you got $750,000 over 6 years. Where'd it go? What do you do? When will the school be open? Stop telling me about the fucking HVAC. We've heard this HVAC story for the longest fucking time. Get the fuck out of here with this HVAC bullshit.
Yeah. You know, and I'm a coon, so, you know, I got coon logic.
Patrice Lumumba! Kwame Nkrumah!
What kind of man?
I'm broke as shit now.
He don't give a F.
Smoke out. You know?
What kind of man?
Facts. Yeah.
Fuck all that. Where's the school?
Oh, this school that we building doesn't exist.
Shit, man, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Umar!
The school.
I told him facts 4 years ago. Facts! Facts!
Harmony and consciousness, no cap. Harmony and consciousness, no cap.